The opening week of the National Football League has finally arrived.
For you as a player, what was it like when the season was about to get started?
Man, it's the one time of the year, even maybe more than a Super Bowl, the butterflies are flying because you can't wait to see what's going to happen.
The dawning of a new NFL season is upon us. And now Patterson. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The first week of the NFL season is underway.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes.
The Vikings take it from the 33. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Let's go. 38. Let's go.
First and 10. He'll get it again. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The Vikings offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play. But what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Let's go. 38.
The Vikings take it from the 38. Two hands on the football and has the catch. The ball is spotted at the 49.
Let's go. 38.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Gets the handle here.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football. I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Set up now at the 37. Press coverage all the way.
Get ready. 38.
First and 10. Gives it to him again. Brought down at the 32. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. That leads us to second down.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun formation. Kyle Rudolph with the reception. Rudolph's met after a gain of 13.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The Vikings lined up. Everybody split out wide. Out of the shotgun.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback's face.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. Here's the handoff. Going to lose yards here.
The Vikings put themselves in a tough situation here. On second down, you run the football, and what do? You lose yards. Now you got 3rd and long coming up. You got to be careful in situations like this. Everything goes into the side of the defense.
Let's go.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
3rd and 11.
The grab is made by Rudolph. The Vikings get a first down.
The Vikings on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First and goal from the 7. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football. This will be the 11th play of the drive.
Let's go. 188. 188.
Second and goal from the 5. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Let's go.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. 3rd and goal from the 5. They'll run it here. Picked up a couple that time. Should be what we call a gimme. And he puts it through for 3. And with the 2nd quarter fast approaching, they've got the lead with that field goal.
Anytime you score points in the 1st quarter of a football game in this league, that's a good thing. So don't be disappointed that you only got 3. Look on the bright side, it's scoring.
Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone.
There at the 20.
Get ready. 38.
First down at the 20. Murray comes down with it. Murray's brought down but has the first.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
First down here after the completion.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough, we use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. From the gun.
Makes the reception.
Touchdown!
That's a wonderful catch by the receiver, getting his first touchdown of his rookie year and making that catch. That is the first of many to come for him.
And the extra point is good.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
Patterson will test the coverage. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings back onto the field now to get another drive started. They came away with a field goal in their last possession, Phil, but
had to be a letdown because they were really moving the football.
Oh, I think you're right. They had to be let down. You execute so many good plays going down the field, and you just need that one to get you in the end zone. They did not do that. So, Jim, I think you're right. I think they were a little down about that field goal.
Snapping out of the gun. Got the completion.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Second down after that pass play. Handoff made. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
The Vikings running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Vikings with an empty backfield look here.
Get ready.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Looking across the middle. Wright's got it. And a first. Playing press coverage to the outside. He'll throw it over the middle. We're now about to begin quarter number 2. And how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Third down now. The Vikings line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line. From the gun. Makes the catch in open space. First down coming up.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Second and 6. Looking to go down the field here. The ball is knocked out.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Third down and 6. Handoff. Running right through the trenches. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Throws the pass. Pass is intercepted. We've got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, you know, that was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
The Raiders take it from the 28. And it's batted down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
The Raiders take it from the 28. That's a gain of 10. Third down. The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. The Vikings lined up in the nickel.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Hauls it in. What a goal and what a catch.
Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
The football is at the 38. The Raiders will approach this play from out of the pistol. 2nd and 13. Gets it out for the completion. That's a gain of 8.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
It's third down coming up.
Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Raiders will take the snap from the 30.
Makes the catch. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And off. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
We're midway through the second quarter, and they're putting themselves in good shape for halftime.
Yeah, they are. That was a nice drive for a touchdown, but I'm looking at the defensive side. It's time for the captains on the defense to give everybody else a talk and shape things up and get back in this game.
Patterson's going to test the coverage this time.
Ball was out. Picking up the fumble, and now he's on the move.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
Great starting field position for the offense.
The Raiders from the 22. Got a flag down here.
The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Tight end in motion.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
The Raiders from the 32. Pulls it in. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First and goal. To the ground. Over the line. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
Makes the PAT. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
Patterson's got it. Flag. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
First down at the 18. The grab is made by Kelvin Benjamin. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. First down on the way. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Takes it from the gun. Could have been intercepted. Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go. Blue and five. Blue,
Toss to the outside. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Phil, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nance, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle.
Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch. At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Press coverage all the way. This play set up by the long gainer. From the shotgun. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Going deep. And here we have second down.
Get ready. Grab 38. Grab 38.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Looking to go deep. Man, intercepted. He's brought down. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Raiders come to the line with an empty backfield. Murray's lined up as the single back. Now first and 10. Murray's taking the handoff.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The defense accepts the penalty.
The Raiders take it from the 28. Brings it into his body. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. So they complete one, and still it's second down. The Raiders at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Reaches out and snatches it. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. The Raiders will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Looking across the middle, makes the reception. Smith's in on the tackle.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
From inside the red zone. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Murray's going to secure the handoff. The Raiders have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. Ready to take the snap at the 4. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Second and goal from the 4. And they score again here to pad the lead.
Well, Jim, I know you wouldn't know anything about this, but scoring a touchdown, it is a great thing. But when you're a rookie, man, it is spectacular. What a play by the rookie.
The Raiders ready here for the kickoff. Patterson's going to start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Vikings just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
He's got the catch.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Vikings call a timeout and are left now with only one.
Third down on the way. Corners are backing off here.
Well, let's go. Fire, India.
Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost them 5 yards, a delay of game. Third down after the penalty.
And the day we have all longed for. Opening Sunday of the NFL.
We're about to get things started, Phil, and that includes the beginning of another NFL season. The energy is in the air.
Oh, man, players so excited to finally play a real game, and I just caution them with this. Be careful. Don't make a mistake early.
And the season is underway. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the season is underway.
And he gains maybe 3. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Let's go.
And it's swatted away. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down.
The Raiders have to get to the 33 for a first.
Get ready.
The Raiders snap it up at the 26. The Raiders now move the chains.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First down at the 38.
Has his target.
That's a gain of 6.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Has his man.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
It'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Latavius Murray makes the catch.
The Raiders come out in a bunch set.
Get ready.
From the gun.
He'll throw it over the middle.
Catch made. A foot race to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nice catch by the rookie wide receiver. And how about that? His first receiving touchdown in the NFL. He is so talented, there is no doubt he's going to have a lot more.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
Patterson will test the coverage. Still powering ahead. Patterson's brought down at the 21.
First down at the 21. Reaches out and grabs it. And that's a gain of 10.
A lot of times you look at the drag route and you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down.
The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. On the way, third down.
The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They'll go ground.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Throws the pass. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. First down following the long play. Jumps high and comes down with it. First down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the first. From the shotgun. And it's knocked down. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary, a group that could be the difference in this game today. Second and 10. Intercepted.
It'll be a touchback. They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
First down at the 20. Wide to the left. Breaks the tackle.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
Murray's handed the football. Slashes to the left side.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. Playing press coverage to the outside. Secures it with two hands. The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
He's going to try and return this punt. Taken down at the 27. That return's good for about 13.
The Vikings were moving the football the last time. They had it only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
The Vikings from the 27. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. That's second down coming up. The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Let's go. 188.
Second down and 10. On the money. Brought down at the 38.
Nice job by the receiver. Runs the curl route that time. Curl is exactly what it says. Go down the field, make a little curl motion. Quarterback throws it in there.
First down here. Two tight ends on the field here. They'll go ground. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
The Raiders defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. The Vikings from the 37. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down and 10. Back to him. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. He's got the catch. He's churning ahead. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
The second quarter is underway with this snap. And gains about one. Right now, this is a team that trails. And they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. And they're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
The Vikings snap it at the 36. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Stepping up to the line at the 10. Here's the first snap after the big play. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Phil, we're early second quarter, and things suddenly are all back to square one. All tied up after that touchdown.
This game is shaping up to be something special. I like the feel of it. It's exciting. Can't wait to see what happens here in the rest of this quarter.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Raiders bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Let's go. Get ready.
Second and 10. He has the grab. No one's going to get him now. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
The point after is good. The Raiders getting ready to kick it off.
And now Patterson. Made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
The Vikings offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Got the first, and he's got some space.
They'll mark him at the 22. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground. First down at the 22. Right, he's going to pull in the bullet pass. The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this,
what makes the grab? Touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
And the kicker's ready to go.
The 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
They'll go shotgun here. Murray comes down with it. Rhodes is in on the tackle. Partner looking at the stats. It's a tie game here in the first half, but the passing attack has looked strong. So that's big moving forward.
Got to be happy with the passing attack so far in this game. The quarterback has great confidence, and why not? He's one of the more talented guys in the NFL. Good recipe for success.
Let's go. Break 38. Get ready.
2nd down and 7. And it's batted down. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. Third and 7 following the incompletion. The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense. Midway second quarter. Rhodes very nearly to the pick.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
He'll have a chance for a return. And that's a gain of maybe 5. The Vikings offense ready to continue its recent run here. They've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The Vikings will come to the line. 2nd quarter, tie game. Scores 14-14.
Let's go. Break 38.
Out of the gun. The ball is fumbled. This one's going back the other way. Midway through the second, Phil, and they're handed a break with the fumble. Let's see what they can do with it before halftime.
Well, I love what they did. They went out there and caused that break by being physical and aggressive on the defensive side. Now it's up to the offense to go out there and find a way to get down the field.
Let's go.
1st and goal. Murray's going to take the handoff now.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field. 2nd and goal at the 1. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown. And with that trip to the end zone, they're out in front here midway through the 2nd quarter.
Ah, what a good feeling. You know what they want? They would love to get in at halftime and still have the lead because it just gives you confidence. It makes you feel good, and you can enjoy that cold drink at halftime.
Patterson's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Vikings offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Let's go.
Oh, look at that. Linebacker's moving around.
There's a flag out. The defense will take the penalty.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Strong eye handoff here. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Wright has the reception. Wright's tackled down at the 32. Right now, this team is losing, Phil, but they've had some positives. They've been able to move the football through the air.
A lot of good positives on the offensive side. Yeah, no complaints from anybody. Everybody there is doing a good job. You got to look at the defense and go, hey, pick it up a little. Our offense is hot. Just help them out a little.
Third down and 4. Knocked down as he fires it. They're in punting formation. He's got a chance for a return. Got a flag. Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Ball at the 47. They bring in the extra tight end. First and 10. The give. Charging ahead. Rhodes is the one who made the big stop.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
This will be second down. The Vikings defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Lays out and makes the play. And Phil, you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
Coming to the line at the 24.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Has the grab. Flag is out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense in the red zone.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
First and 10. 6 for the Raiders.
in the end zone for the third time.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
Patterson's going to run this one out. Almost out. The kicking team recovers, and here they go.
Special teams in this league, especially when you're talking about kicking teams. The kickoff team this time, they hustle, they get down there, they make the big hit, and it causes a fumble, and they recover.
First down at the 18. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in it and get a way to win this game.
Patterson will test the coverage. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Vikings ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on fourth down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our heads. What were they thinking? It's intercepted!
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Raiders offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Now just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. When you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The Raiders have it at the 34. Pulls it in. On his way. The 10 taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling, and I don't know if you can regroup in the second half.
The Raiders now getting ready to kick it away.
The 28-yard line. The Vikings are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points, and now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Vikings come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Get ready.
Second down and 10.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Benjamin's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
On the money.
Bring him down at the 38-yard line.
And that will close out the first half from the Twin Cities. We'll step away from halftime and be back to Minneapolis in just a moment for the beginning of the third quarter. Patterson's running this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Vikings offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. That's a gain of 10.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down here after the completion. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And it's on target with Kyle Rudolph. Rudolph's tackled down after a gain of 15.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Get ready. Grab 38. Grab 38.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
Loss of 5 on the play. Second and long. And he hauls it in. They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. The Vikings come to the line and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
Let's go.
3rd and 6. Looking across the middle. Oh, and almost picked off that time. And the defensive intensity continues out of the half. They'll look to put this game even further out of reach.
Man, when everything is going your way on the defensive side, that's what you do. You just play with more enthusiasm. You're faster. You feel good. You have confidence in everything you're doing. And it's been great here so far today.
This punt will be returned. And that's a gain of 13. The Raiders offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Second down now.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose. Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Phil, we're midway through the third quarter, and there is no letting up.
Man, this is a lot of a good thing. That's what they're doing on both sides of the ball. The offense scoring points, the defense dominating play. They are just having a good old time out there.
Patterson's going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down at the 24. The defense gets a sack.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second down and a long way to go. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Vikings take it from the 33. Rudolph's got it on a pass that had some heat.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Gets the handle here. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Out of the shotgun formation. The catch is made by Jarius Wright.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Up the gut here for a gain of about 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
After running it, it's second down. Right back to him. And picks up about 3.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
This next play comes from the 30.
Third and 2. They call his number once more.
Well, let it make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Get ready. Get ready. Grab 38.
Out of the shotgun. Gets away from the pressure. And that's a gain of 9.
Offenses always love it when there's nothing there. The quarterback scrambles and picks up good yardage. That time, the defense does not contain the quarterback, and he's able to get loose. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
From the gun. That ball has been picked off. They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't get the game over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on, and, man, this has been a bad day, and it's, like you said, Jim, it just continues.
Murray's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Here's the handoff. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Second down with the defense ready to pounce.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Second down and 13. Finds his mark. He's in the clear. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
We're late third, Phil, and kind of like looking at you. This game is getting uglier by the minute.
Wow, you know, and everybody says you're a nice guy. Now, see, you say things like that and you just ruin your reputation as a man of the people. Heck. Oh, well. Well, you know, Jim, sometimes you got to say mean things. This game has been mean, too. One team is getting blown out.
It's good.
The Raiders getting set to kick it away. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Vikings offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
We're heading to the fourth quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over, but we finish it out, and you know what, same here in this football game, they got to go ahead and finish this game out.
The Raiders sat at the line, dime package. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Finds his mark. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
This is third down. They'll run it here. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The Vikings have it at the 44. Right back to the ground. And that gains a few. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
Coming up, second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They better hurry to get the snap. He's going to get another carry. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Brings it in. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They're going back up top. And it's swatted away.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The Vikings lined up, bunch formation.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 17.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Snap it out of the gun. Very nearly intercepted.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Coming to the line at the 17-yard line.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Gets it out for the completion.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series.
Let's go.
First and goal.
Handoff made. He's brought to a halt. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. This has been a long drive so far. Press coverage all the way. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown. Bill, midway through the 4th quarter, they put up a touchdown and try to save face a little bit.
Is that all it is, mid-4th quarter? My gosh, I feel like I've been up here for 3 days, Jim. This has been a blowout almost from the start. And, yes, I'm happy for them. They finally got some points there, make the game look a little more respectable. But, look, this has been one tough day for everybody.
They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Raiders ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
Handoff. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
The Vikings guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Get ready.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
To the ground. Got a big lane. Murray's tackled right at the 42.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They'll go ground. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books.
Coming to the line at the 49.
The Raiders come out in the pistol. Second down and 1. Again, they'll lean on him. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Gets it again. Murray's tackled down at the 22. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go ground. Still not taken down. Gains 18.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Takes a knee.
Breaking huddle at the 6.
Second and goal from the 6. Well, week 1 is in the books, and one side is now 1-0.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. You know, all training camp, preseason football, and everything you work for, you come out, you get rewarded, you win the game, Jim. You're 1-0. Everything looks great.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.